Hi everybody, this is Jean Hanson. I'm here with Steve Hanson. We are the co-founders of the Janitorialstore.com and myhousecleaningbiz.com, and this is the Cleaning Business Success Show. In this episode, we're going to talk about green cleaning, and in particular, we want to talk about cleaning for health versus cleaning for appearance. So what's the difference, Steve?
Well, you know, for many years people have been always gauging the level of cleanliness on visual, so they're going all about the appearance of things. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're actually clean. You could have plenty of bacteria on many different surfaces. When you're talking about that, how many people are thinking about all the touch points that you have in an office building? You got your door handles, your elevator buttons,
telephone handsets.
Yeah, telephone handsets.
What about copy machines? Like you got a lot of offices that have copy rooms.
Copy rooms, copy machines.
Copy machines. So they're all
fax
punching
machines,
the buttons,
yeah.
right?
Printer, any type of office equipment that you'd have.
Right.
And how many companies are physically going through and cleaning those touch points?
Right. Refrigerator doors. I'm thinking about break rooms.
Big one, yeah.
There's all kinds of touch points in a break room too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So.
Yeah. But anyway, that's one of the things that the difference is between cleaning for health and cleaning for appearance. Again, how are we going to measure those? How are we going to measure the cleanliness? Well, it's pretty tough. None of us can see bacteria, but there are methods of measuring the cells that you have on a surface, and one of those methods is using an ATP meter. It's probably not practical for most companies to have one. I think they're around $1,200 to $1,700 for the unit. Wow. But yeah, expensive. So but that's one way you can measure the cleanliness of a surface. So that you are cleaning for health.
Well, I think it's the reason we want to bring it up is because these are things that you need to put into your cleaning specifications, right. And you need to bring up these things in your specification list. You need to mention that we're gonna clean these touch points and list specific examples of what these touch points are, and let them know that you're going to disinfect these surfaces. And bringing up disinfection, that brings up another area of cleaning for health versus cleaning for appearance. Another area is the restrooms. We need to talk about restrooms. And you can certainly clean a restroom using an all-purpose cleaner or some kind of generic cleaner, but have you really cleaned and disinfected the restroom? It can certainly look clean, but it may not
smell clean.
Yeah, and it may smell clean, and that's here's a whole new area of the smell. But let's talk about disinfectants and why that's important when you're talking about cleaning for appearance versus cleaning for health.
The cleaning tech, will go through and clean a restroom, but are they giving the disinfectant enough dwell time to actually kill the bacteria that's on the surface? In most cases, no. They're spraying and wiping and moving on. That's one of the problems with that type of cleaning. You have to give your disinfectant and your cleaners time to dwell to kill the bacteria and remove the soil from the surfaces with your chemical and a microfiber cloth.
Okay, and so we're talking about disinfectants. Well, as I said, that's another topic, but right now there are no disinfectants that are certified through Green Seal or the EPA or Eco Logo. So, well, first of all, they are discussing this, and the EPA is talking about this right now, and they are probably going to allow some disinfectants to become certified. However, right now there's not, but you can find disinfectants that are safer for the environment to use.
Well, yeah, you got Rochester Midland has an entire line of Green Seal certified chemicals, and one of those is a neutral disinfectant cleaner. And you'll find other manufacturers also out on the market that have a complete line of disinfectants that would be safer or better to use than a conventional phenolic, let's say.
Okay, so there are safer disinfectants that you can find if you're providing the green cleaning service. Now, let's talk about smells and cleaning for appearance. People think if it smells clean, it must be clean.
Yeah, and that's a misconception, I think. But I think we're all guilty of that. We've had many customers say the same thing, that they've gone into a restroom and it has a male odor or whatever's going on, but it just doesn't have that pleasant smell in there even after we've cleaned. Well, so then they start asking you to implement some kind of a fragrance either into your cleaner or putting an aerosol can on the wall to spray a fragrance into the air, which again, I don't think that's good, especially with an aerosol can. I've seen locations where the can automatically sprays every 15, 30 minutes or whatever it is set up to be, and you'll see an actual stain on the floor right below the aerosol dispenser. So that's not good. And now what you'll see is dispensers that they're using these fragrance discs that'll go into the dispenser, and a fan will lightly blow over the disc and disperse the fragrance into the room. So that's better, but yet again it's a kind of a fallacy that people are thinking, well, it smells good, so it's clean, and that's not necessarily the case.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it for this episode. We're going to talk some more about green cleaning in future episodes, so stay tuned.